Happy birthday, and welcome back to Cardinal Fire Tarot. This is going to be your September 2023 reading, but first, if you haven't already, make sure to follow me over on Instagram at Cardinal Fire Tarot. I post daily over there with quotes, reading, pick a card, stuff like that. And then also, Cardinal Fire Tarot now has its own website, cardinalfiretarot.com. So if you are interested in booking a personal reading with me, make sure to go check it out for more info. And let's get started. Let's see what we have, Virgo. This appears to be a month of learning some big lessons for you. I'm not entirely sure what they're revolving around. It looks like it could be like a creative project, or if you're an entrepreneur, something like that perhaps. It could be like learning a new skill, or like going back to school. Something along those lines, I think. Let's go ahead and break it down. The overall energy for the reading is the Ace of Swords. So that's new information coming in. So that's where the learning comes into play. Definitely a month of figuring some things out. Then in the recent past, we have the Page of Wands. So that's like having the spark, but not having the knowledge, resources, time, energy, whatever, to follow through, you know? So there's definitely a desire there in the recent past, but not a whole lot to back it up. Then in the current energy, we have the Eight of Wands. So this is you attempting to stop stagnancy. I think you possibly are getting caught up in jumping the gun. So remember that this is a month of learning, right? So jumping in head first without having the necessary knowledge might not be your best course of action, which is interesting because you're a Virgo, so you're usually, you know, a little slower, more cautious, methodical. So the fact that jumping in too quick is in this reading is really interesting. Then in the near future, we have the Nine of Swords. Something doesn't turn out as planned. And that doesn't mean it's a total failure. That doesn't mean that at all. But something has you stressed. We'll get more when we clarify. In the energy that surrounds you, we have the Knight of Swords. So, this is the need to plan. You can't just fling yourself towards the direction you're trying to go without learning and planning and thinking it through. And then in your challenge, you have the Emperor. So maybe being a little my way or the highway kind of vibe, you know? Not really allowing for the universe to, you know, to act out on its will, you know? You were just like, nope, I need it to be the way I need it to be. And then in your strength, you have the Four of Pentacles, which is interesting because the Four of Pentacles oftentimes has somewhat of a negative connotation to it. But in that strength position, it's like your ability to hold on to what it is that you want despite the setbacks and challenges. So let's go ahead and get some clarifiers out and see if we can get a little bit more information about all of this. Start by clarifying the Ace of Swords and the overall energy. Alright, so clarifying the Ace of Swords, we have the Chariot, the Three of Swords, and the Eight of Wands again. You're learning how to move through the setbacks and the pain and the challenges. That's what you're learning, is resiliency. You are learning how to embody resiliency. And what a very useful skill to have in your repertoire. Alright, let's clarify the Page of Wands in the recent past. Alright, clarifying the Page of Wands, we have the Six of Wands, the Four of Swords, and the Seven of Swords. There was seemingly nothing holding you back in the past, but that was a deceptive energy because you hadn't really started, had you? You were just kind of brainstorming and thinking and, you know, indulging the idea, but you hadn't really made any physical action. So of course nothing was standing in your way, because at that point it was all in your imagination. So there's definitely an energy of I could do anything. Alright, let's clarify that Eight of Wands in the current energy. Clarifying the Eight of Wands, we have the King of Swords, the Seven of Wands, and the Nine of Wands. So we got 7, 8, 9. All in the same suit, too. You are being stubborn, Virgo. It's like, nope, I am doing this. This was my plan. I'm not listening to what anyone else has to say. That's the kind of energy coming through, which there is a fine line between outright stubbornness and holding on to your vision. You know what I mean? Like, you can, let's say that you want to start a cooking Instagram, social media. Okay? Stubbornness would be doing the exact same style video every day, not listening to any feedback, not paying attention to any of the trends of other, you know, food bloggers, and just, you know, just being very close to any sort of growth. And then being set in your dream And being secure in that would be, persevering despite low post interactions and followers. Trying new things to see which one people respond the most to. Listening to the feedback of your followers in the comments. If somebody says, I want vegan recipes, or I want, more desserts, that is holding on to the vision and not giving up while still being open. So, let's go ahead and clarify that 9 of Swords in the near future. Alright, clarifying the 9 of Swords, we have the 4 of Wands, the 9 of Pentacles, and the World. Your foundation is going to get kicked out from under you in some way. I'm not entirely sure what. It looks like it has to do with possibly your home life, your finances, your family, something along that lines. But something is going to come and challenge, threaten, interrupt your safety bubble. And it's going to be, energetically speaking, you have to release the old in order to allow the new to come in, right? So it appears to me as if this, unsettling moment for you is actually the ending of an old cycle and the beginning of a new cycle. But it's coming through with so much fear and anxiety on your part because you don't have the control. You have to have faith and trust and believe that the universe is conspiring in your favor. And that's hard. That's a hard space to be in. All right, let's clarify the 9 of Swords in the energy that's surrounding you. All right, clarifying the 9 of Swords, we have the 3 of Cups, the Fool, and the 5 of Wands. This isn't the universe shitting on you and giving you the worst of the worst luck. That's not what this challenging period is for you, Virgo. This is the universe teaching you very important and valuable lessons. And if you have the openness to receive those lessons and to learn and to grow, you're going to have success. You're going to have celebration at the end of this. But in the meantime, between time, it's going to feel a little rough. But that's how you grow. Alright, let's clarify the Emperor in your challenge. Alright, clarifying the Emperor, we have the Queen of Cups, Justice, and the 9 of Swords. Allow yourself to be vulnerable. You're coming through with the Queen of Cups. Like, you have a lot of emotion tied up in this chapter, but you're just putting on this brave face. Like, you're not letting anyone in to see that. And maybe not even admitting it to yourself. So, allow yourself to be open and vulnerable and authentic. And doing so is probably going to create some faster paced movement. Alright, let's clarify the 4 of Pentacles in your strength. Alright, clarifying the 4 of Pentacles, we have the 10 of Wands, the Hermit, and the 9 of Swords again. Yeah, your strength is your willingness to persevere through this hardship. You're not giving up, which, again, fine line between inspired, and stubborn. But you're not giving up, and you're not letting it get the best of you. You're going to keep putting one foot in front of the other. And that is so absolutely admirable. So that's fantastic. Hang in there, Virgo. It looks like it's going to be a little bit of a challenging month, but there's going to be good stuff on the other side. So that is what I have for you. If you resonate with this message, let me know down below in the comments. I would love to hear any thoughts, comments, opinions that you have. And then also make sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel for more content. Thank you.